Coming up, the base gets a little bit of lighting, an underwhelming mining operation demo, and we go collect a lot more iron. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. We're continuing. We're about to get this drill running. So before we get the drill running, there is something that I am just about to finish, which is up there. Something special, something great, something crazy.
Yep. And we can see the welding.
And all the welding is back. It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. If I can pull it off, which I might not be able to. But we're going to see. If I can pull this off, it's going to look really cool. Unfortunately, this is also not the cleverest way to do this. Construction components, large steel tubes, and bulletproof glass.
You don't need the bulletproof glass.
I think we've got some sitting around.
Anyway. Not for it to be functional anyway.
True.
2022 is the amount that you need.
Large steel tubes. We're out of large steel tubes again.
No, we've got 100.
Oh no, yes we have. I was hovering. Okay, so you know where it writes the text? Where it writes the text, you know when you're hovering over something and it's giving you text that's opaque? Yeah, that was covering the large steel tube.
Right.
Where are the grinders?
We've run out of grinders again. Fun.
There should be 2 in there. I just put 2 in there. Where have the 2 grinders gone? There were 2 right there.
Have they been moved into different containers?
I hope it shouldn't have moved anything.
2 welders.
There should have been 2 grinders at the bottom of that pile.
Hand drill.
Maybe they've already been taken. And
Potentially.
subsequently lost.
Well, I've not been using the grinders, so... Hang on. How could... I was looking in the inventory and suddenly I'm the other side of the base. How does that work?
Magic.
Teleporting, I think. Through the medium of television.
That's a little odd. Right.
Were you referencing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by any chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. See, I get that reference. Magically.
Everyone should get Charlie and the Chocolate Factory references. Is the ore detector off? No, it's not.
Even if it's just the films. Because the first film we've all rolled out didn't like it. It was epic.
I liked the first film.
Well, it's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Mary Poppins are 2 fantastic films that the authors did not like. P.L. Travers was famously at the screening of the first, the premiere of Mary Poppins, said to Walt Disney, "I like it, but I don't, but it needs these changes." And he said, "It's a bit late, look."
I liked
That's the finished product. It's a brilliant film.
Yeah, I quite liked it, so I don't know. But I suppose...
Big legs, Right, I'm ready and waiting for the drill to be turned on.
I'm about to try one quick thing, and
then
then
wait a second
the drill
gadget
can be switched on in a moment.
To mess around with his controls.
In that case, I'm going to stand under the spotlight. Who wants to be Simon Cowell?
How far is that emitting light? Fairly far.
Yes, that is fairly far.
Good.
That's interesting. What are you trying to do? Signal aliens?
Pretty much, yes.
Are these spotlights that we're supposed to use to blind nearby pilots?
Oh, it's twiddling.
Should be.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
although I don't know how to stop it.
Are you making a lighthouse?
You set velocity to 0 to stop it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's no torque. Give me a second. rotors. There needs to be some.
Ah, there we go.
sort-
Got it. Never mind. I've got it.
You should keep spinning as a lighthouse.
Now I just need to. Where is it? Where's it gone?
Right, you're
I don't know
swinging
where the
back
lights-
towards the drill again.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Right, it's gone past. It's still...
Oh, this is not easy.
Are you trying to get it to point at the drill?
Yes. This is a
Right,
control
keep
light.
going.
Stop.
Stop.
I'm stopping.
They're
Right.
about right, I would say.
And then
if
the
you-
spotlight needs to be aimed down a bit.
Down a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So very slowly.
Uh,
Other way.
That's up, that's down.
There.
there we go. How about that?
Yep, that works.
That works.
Am I properly spotlight now?
There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get a good view. So that is our control light. We can point that anywhere now.
Cool.
Well, this song is for my grandmother who recently passed away.
Okay.
X Factor stop story. My grandmother didn't recently pass away, by the way.
Vectrix, I would recommend you do not stand perhaps too close to that. Also, before you start this, I am saving this just in case everything goes horribly wrong. And let's see this start up.
Right. Just as an introduction, we're using a tier 2 drill, so the radius is going to be larger than a regular drill, but it's not going to be ridiculously large because the tier 4 is ridiculously expensive. And so this is us starting up the drill.
Engage.
Give me a second, I need to do the other thing.
Make it
Off
so.
rather than that. Drill online. Now, as you can see, the inventory is far. Of course it is. The inventory, right, just from like 2 seconds of operation is now full of 127,000 stone.
Oh dear.
You can
Wait.
thank me later.
We don't need 127,000 stone.
No.
Right, okay.
Just saying.
New
Hashtag-
plan, guys. We
We're
are
going to build a
going.
stone crusher.
No.
No.
We have got stone. We've got stone module upgrades that we can fit to this refinery. They will extract ores from stones. So we
Okay.
can get uranium, platinum, or probably not platinum. We can't even find platinum around this area. Gold, silver, cobalt, all from stone. Now, if we've got that much stone, we could probably put that stone to use. So,
Yeah.
maybe we should build some cargo containers to house the stone for now. Aside from that one.
Does that mean I've got to go and get more iron ore?
Potentially.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, that was the shortest demonstration of that, but it does work. And that's the important part.
Once we've got the larger capacity, then I'll start it up again to show how it should work.
Right, but now I think we should all go get iron then.
Right.
That was vaguely, by the way, that was vaguely underwhelming.
Oh
sorry.
dear. Oh dear. Well, I'll tell you what.
I was expecting the planet to implode.
But, I'm not using a Death Star laser. That comes later.
Okay. And do we get all the resources from destroying that planet, or do the resources get completely spread far and wide?
It's to allow easy collection for our mining teams. So they don't have to drill down into the planet. Instead, they just drill into the asteroid chunks that are left over.
There you go.
Let's cut. I just want to cut a planet in half.
Yes, you've been talking about this ever since the start.
Snaggles started it, to be fair. Who I left off in the mountains some time ago. He said he was following close behind. I don't know what he's really doing.
Yeah, I don't know where he's shot off. He's probably gone and found something and not told anybody about it.
I've got an unknown signal. 2.5 kilometers away. Is it worth going to get?
With jetpack, yes.
Da da da.
Right.
Right.
I've constructed a large cargo container next to the small one, which
Right.
hopefully should contain more ores.
Okay, good.
Oh, flipping that tree came out of nowhere.
No, I think you'll find that you came out of nowhere and the tree was already there.
No, definitely the tree's fault.
Right, okay. Blame the tree. Blame Hayes.
Hashtag blame Hayes.
I do wish to know what he did to get such blame.
So would
I can't remember. I was there. I should know.
Yeah, I am curious to know what he actually did to get such a blame.
He enjoys being blamed.
There we go. Now we should be able to see the base from a little ways away.
Oh, have you put it to keep spinning?
It's in beacon mode.
You've also changed the light to orange.
Yes, it's in beacon mode. Unless you want it a different colour.
No, I'm quite happy for it to be that.
I'm just trying to work out how far away I can see it from. I am currently 600 meters away, can see it quite clearly. Should probably switch on my own light so I can see the ground so I don't die.
I'm only going to use my jetpack during the day. That's my problem. I can't see anything coming.
800, about 900 meters away and I can still see it shining. So that's pretty good.
Where have you gone?
I'm in the sky. I'm actually back at the base now. But I'm going to, I think it's probably a good idea for us to go get iron.
That's where I'm going now.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to join you to get iron.
I'm on Iron Rocky.
Exactly the... I'm not quite happy with the angle of this, that's for sure. I wish it was angled upwards a bit more, which I might do.
I'm working on it. I've set up some controls in the control station.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to say that you were using the control station when I was sorting out, but if you've done that, that's good. What we need to do is we need to set up control panels in places with buttons that do certain things.
Yes.
That's something we've got to do. But for now,
opening doors to switching on and off, and a simple button to switch the drill on and off.
yes, and the lights. And I'm sure we'll be able to program the lights to move into certain places. I think it's a bit of C-based programming.
Oh, don't ask me to do that.
I think me and Jacobin should be able to handle that, right?
Yes.
Good.
That was a very uncertain yes.
I'll take it. Right, you said Iron
The
Rock
last time
East.
I did... Yep, the last time I did NEC was 20 years ago now. Really? My God.
20 years ago.
Yep.
Last time I did C would have been 20 days ago. Definitely not 20 years.
I technically did some on Thursday.
There you go.
You technically did some on Thursday?
Technically.
Well, it was part of my university course, but
I don't see Iron Rock East. I see the Odd Rock. I see Iron Rock North. I can't see Iron Rock East. Can you give me a location from both the Odd Rock and Snaggles Rock? What's the distance?
have you? Are they in your GPS list?
Well, I thought it would be, but apparently it's not. I've got the Odd Rock, Iron Rock North. I've got the Snaggles Rock, Fee Fi Fo Fummo, the Irony Rock, Testia Metal Rock, the Iron Rock itself. Alright. That's been sent to me. Let's see if I've got that. No, I haven't. I don't think you sent it to me.
No, I didn't do it quite correctly.
Oh, the beacon looks great. It's beaconing.
Which other one have you not got?
No, I think that's the only one I haven't got. Iron Rock East. Iron Rock East.
I'm looking straight at it and I can't see the beacon. Must be doing my draw distance.
Hang on a second. Iron Rock East is Iron Rock. That's the one I named. Did you get it from Snaggles by any chance? He may have renamed it East.
I don't know.
Since he had one on the north. Oh yeah. Oh, this is... Okay, so the rock that I said I couldn't find is the one that I've been digging at when we were last digging. Right. I suppose... Yeah, that came from Snaggles and that came from you.
Now I can see it. About 400 meters away.
What, the rotating beacon?
Yeah.
I can't see the rotating beacon.
It may well be because it's... Yeah, well, it seems to be behind trees and a bit of a hill.
I was going to say, if you use your jetpack and climb just a little bit, maybe 30 meters
I
up,
am
you can
using
see
my
it.
jetpack to this daytime when I see the land.
Oh, right, okay, well, fair enough. Ooh, as I said that, I almost messed up.
I've set up these spotlights so it will blink on and off, but it's a very sharp blink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it blinking. As you get closer, it's a bit like a War of the Worlds machine from 1953.
It reminds me a little bit of, well, I suppose now I'm showing that I do play, or I like playing video games in general, not just these things. It reminds me a bit of the Guardians from Zelda, for some reason. From Breath of the Wild. And I know that, Vectrix, you said you're not a huge Zelda fan?
No, I don't like Zelda at all.
Yeah. Don't know why I invited you to this in the first place. How can you not like Zelda?
I don't like Mario, I don't like Sonic the Hedgehog. Come on.
Banned. This is your last session.
It's probably because you don't like old school platformers.
I don't like platformers in general, to be fair.
Right, that'll be the reason.
You should play Breath of the Wild.
Adventure games. Like,
Depends on you. It depends on the adventure game.
You should try and play Breath of the Wild if you ever can.
Yeah, I haven't got a Switch.
Yeah, me neither. That's the only reason. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be doing any YouTubing. I'd just be playing Breath of the Wild. Or Twitch streaming or anything like that.
I like all open world single player story games.
So Witcher.
Yeah, Witcher, Assassin's
Far Cry?
Creed. I've not tried Far Cry. Obviously the Grand Theft Autos.
So this is the strangest beacon ever. It's actually a beacon that's strobing.
Yep. I can make it quicker if you want. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know. I've done that. I've done that before. But it's a beacon that strobes, so it makes it a modern beacon that's a classic beacon.
It's a modern classic.
This is throwing my aviation knowledge off all over the place.
Well, this is an aviation engineer.
Yes. Coming up on Aviation Engineers. A strobe light that's also a beacon light.
A beacon light, but also a strobe light. No, I'm confused. Help.
And Vectrix decides not to use a jetpack.
Yes.
There we go, that's much better.
No, now I've got to put a warning before my video.
Give me a second, I'll turn that off.
I can just imagine you. You know, you're doing the introductions in today's episode. This happens, that happens, and this happens. For this one of them is going to be Vectrix declares he's not using a jetpack at night.
Yes.
Right,
Or Commander Vectrix, should I say?
Commander Vectrix indeed. This block still... Oh, that block exists today. Oh, good. These little voxel bits don't... They're bugging me. And they...
Why do you occasionally go into Canadian?
Sorry?
You went a bit Canadian then. You finished your sentence with A. What's that all about?
No, I wanted to continue a sentence, and then I decided to change my sentence halfway through the sentence, so we ended up with an A. What's that all about? Yeah. I can't do Canadian. That's the thing. I just can't do the Canadian voice. I can do Scottish, and that's about it. In terms of...
Welsh occasionally.
Oh yeah, I can do Welsh, but as in I can do things that are on the British Isles. Those... you know, I can do those, but I can't do... Oh, my inventory's full. That's why I can't pick up anything. I really should bring my HUD back, but it's so much nicer without the HUD.
I keep the HUD active because part of me likes the HUD.
I like the HUD. I selected that HUD because I like it, but it just gives it so much better footage when you climb up 30 meters above the tree and you see a rotating beacon and you just fly towards it, not knowing. It's just so nice. So nice.
I've forgotten how you get rid of a HUD as well.
Double tab.
Tab. Tab will cycle between having HUD and hotkeys, having just HUD, and then having no HUD.
But nobody uses the hotkeys.
Well, kind of have to, but I've memorised them.
No, as in nobody uses the hotkey references. Sorry.
Well,
I do.
I keep it on just because I can.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, I am going to move this out, this out, this out. We've got a lot of steel plates being made now.
Excellent.
Excelente.
Excelente indeed. And now no Italian watchers are ever going to watch my videos.
Speaking of Italian, I watches my World of Warship streams because I've got an Italian ship. But I don't speak Italian very well.
I can't speak Italian. I've probably got more of a chance of speaking Latin than I do speaking Italian. Yeah.
So we were throwing in those stone extractor modules, weren't we?
We were going to, but I think maybe... I don't know, because is it going to be better for us to create a separate refinery to do that in, or...
Throw a stone crusher and then throw the stone extractors on it?
Pretty much, but it wouldn't be a stone crusher, it'd just be another refinery with the stone extraction module. And then what we do is, if we use that, we could potentially have one refinery that actually does the ores for now, and one that's just turning stone into everything it possibly can.
Vector, it's not me, is it?
What's not you?
The gadget's microphone keeps dropping out.
No, it keeps dropping out for me as well.
Right.
I think that's got something to do with my Discord. It's got to be.
I could do some investigation right now.
I shall do. It's odd though. If my Discord's dropping, I wonder. Oh, my Discord is taking my voice from my laptop. Maybe my laptop internet connection's dropping, whilst my computer internet connection's solid, which is where this is being hosted.
That might be it.
Troubleshooting.
Live.
Troubleshooting mode engaged.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not as.
Troubleshooting live on pay-per-view.
And back with the wrestling references.
It's not just wrestling; it's also boxing.
Yeah.
Not that I don't even like boxing.
Last boxing match I saw was Lennox Lewis, I think. Might have even been a replay. That was a long time ago. No, someone called Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank, yeah.
I hate him. The last boxing match I cared about has never happened.
Oh, I used to like watching replays of Muhammad Ali's matches. It wasn't so much the boxing that thing. It was just the way and the skill in which he actually moved. That's what I found remarkable. So it wasn't so much the boxing. I'm not a fan of boxing. It's just
That's
the
a hell of a
technique.
hole. So how's this? So what parts are on? Oh, I see. The piston just goes up. Ah, I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
you
is it
have
possible to develop it so that the arm goes as well if you use different blocks?
We are
So
looking
you
at
could use
that.
multiple. So you can use multiple pistons.
yeah. So what I want to do now is I want to get rid of the drill and the rotor, and then put a couple more pistons on it, so it can extend down further.
Yeah. So you have it. Try to work it out. So you have. Right. I'm trying to work it out in my head, and it's requiring me to go properly 3D. All right. So you have one piston coming out, so you could actually do it for along.
Yes.
And that piston's on another piston which goes north-south. One goes east-west and one goes up-down. And you can
don't
make
need
a
to
very,
do-
very big...
You don't need to
make
do
a
it
very,
in
very
3
big
axes
hole.
if you've got a rotor, because you can have the rotor turn it around, so you only need to worry about the 2 axes
Right.
for the pistons.
And on
Right,
that
okay.
note,
So you have
it's a good way to
the
end this
rotor.
episode. With Vectrix incredibly confused about a rotor.
Yes. Yes, you put the rotor, arm going out which can move it further out and in, and then on the end of that you have this piston.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to catch more episodes. If you have not yet done so, please follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/ecgadget, and please consider also supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Lastly, please do follow or subscribe to all the other players in this series. Channel links to the channels for Vectrix, Snaggles, Carter and Jacobine will be in the description box below, as will the links to my Patreon and Twitch. Once again, thank you, and we shall see you soon in Space Engineers.